A notorious pirate and assassin, Black Manta is one of the most ruthless and feared supervillains on Earth and Aquaman's mortal enemy. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and today we're going to be going over the comic book origins of Black Manta. Black Manta was a mercenary and a treasure hunter who worked alongside his father. He was hired by Stephen Shin to collect the blood of Arthur Curry in an effort to prove that he was actually an Atlantean. Curry was defended by his father, Thomas Curry, and in the ensuing fight, Curry's father died of a heart attack. Enraged, Curry tracked him down and snuck onto his boat in the middle of the night. He killed Manta's father, believing him to be Manta himself. Manta abandoned his career as a treasure hunter to seek his revenge against Aquaman. Black Manta was created by Nick Cardy and Bob Haney in 1967. He made his first appearance in Aquaman number 35. Through the character's evolution, in the Silver Age, in his initial appearance, absolutely nothing was known about Black Manta or his origins. In the Modern Age introduced two successive origins for Black Manta. In the first origin introduced, the boy who would become Black Manta was kidnapped from his Baltimore home as a child and forced to work on a ship against his will. During his imprisonment, he was also physically and sexually abused by his captors. One day, while on the ship, he attempted to signal for help from Aquaman, who failed to see him. He was finally able to escape after killing one of his captors. Having grown to loathe the sea and Aquaman, the young Manta swore to become its master. In his second origin, Manta was an orphan who was sent to Arkham Asylum due to his autism. He was extremely sensitive to touch, particularly the feel of sheets, but loved being in very cold water, and became fascinated by Aquaman. Often he was physically restrained and tied down to his bed by the staff, who didn't understand how to deal with him. He was also the subject of several medical experiments, one of which seemed to have had an effect on his autism, but left him violent. He killed the doctor who administered it to him and escaped, ultimately becoming the Black Manta, as he believed it was his destiny to supplant Aquaman and rule the ocean. During this age, he was briefly mutated into a man-sized manta and later became capable of breathing underwater. In the New 52 introduced his current origin and powers. Some of the major story arcs he is included in include Death of a Prince, Underworld Unleashed, Infinite Crisis, 1 Year Later, Brightest Day, The Others, Forever Evil, Suicide Squad, Aquaman Rebirth, and The Drowning. And Black Manta's powers and abilities. Black Manta has no superhuman powers or abilities. He has honed several skills to near perfection. He's an expert diver and treasure hunter. Black Manta is one of the world's best divers and treasure hunters. He is the first choice for missions that require underwater, salvage, or exploration. He is also an expert assassin and fighter. Black Manta is also one of the world's best assassins and is accounted one of the deadliest and most highly disciplined killers alive. He has developed his own fighting style usable both on land and at sea, which typically relies on his suit and weaponry. He is an adaptable fighter who is able to use his environment and improvised weaponry to his advantage. He has peak physical condition. Manta is in excellent physical condition, particularly in terms of his strength, stamina, and agility. He can easily outclass opponents who are armed and can survive threatening underwater conditions. He also has leadership and intellect. Black Manta is a gifted leader and a skilled strategist. He is a gifted manipulator and occasionally makes use of this skill and his leadership ability to persuade others to join in his schemes. He's very intelligent and experienced in numerous relevant fields such as mechanical engineering. As for Black Manta's weapons and equipment, Black Manta owns a large arsenal of weaponry, equipment, and vehicles of his own design. Additionally, he has amassed a considerable fortune over the years through his exploits as a treasure hunter. His manta suit, Black Manta wears a diving suit that enables him to survive underwater to unknown depths. It insulates him against the cold and protects him from pressure changes. It is completely waterproof and bulletproof and is so completely sealed that it cannot be entered even at the atomic level. It also grants him a level of superhuman strength and durability, allowing him to survive major traumatic injuries. It greatly increases his underwater mobility, primarily through the use of some sort of diver propulsion vehicle, and allows him to leap great heights when shooting out of the water. It is also effective as a means of camouflage in dark water. He wears a distinctive manta-shaped helmet with two large eyes that allow for infrared, and scoped vision, as well as powerful optic blasts capable of hurting or killing metahumans. His helmet connects to an oxygen system that allows him to breathe underwater indefinitely. It also protects his head from trauma. His bladed weapons, Black Manta also carries two specifically designed long daggers that can be concealed in the arms or the back of his suit. These blades are capable of wounding metahumans. His harpoon wires, his suit is equipped with wrist-mounted grappling guns, which can fire specialized hooks able to penetrate armor and metahuman skin. The hooks can be charged with electricity and also may be used to climb or attach to objects. He also has two bladed guns. Manta often carries a gun which can fire powerful energy blasts and which has two sharp blades on the barrel. And last, he has the Manta ship. Manta owns a small submersible ship which is extremely quick, maneuverable, durable, and stealthy. It can function normally at any depth. The control room contains radar and communications and a window for direct visibility. The Manta ship has both very powerful defensive and offensive weaponry such as missiles, lasers, and electrical blasts. It is able to fly at very high speeds when out of the water. So are you a fan of Black Manta? Let me know in the comments below. And of course, as always, I would love to see you all next time.